You drove the night through my breath. There's no more words to say. Goodbye. How long we been in this town? He don't love you the way I. He don't look good in that hat. You're supposed to be with me. I put it on the Jesus. You said you needed me. They spent the week in Greece. Oh, no, you said you was asleep. I know you was taking too sleep. Let me show up. Living in with a show up. All I want is for you. But you know that the money won't hold. Too late for freedom.
Hey, y'all. The name of this song is and I figured it was Money Voice that is called Can't Keep Her. And this is kind of like a review. I'm gonna let this play. I'm gonna call this. They're gonna copyright strike me anyway. But I'm listening to this. It's Anderson. It's really that guy Anderson Paak, Paak. And the group is NX Worries, Next Worries, NX Worries, whatever. They had album out before, and I liked the first album they had out. And the second shit, it's got a lot of strong standout cuts on it. And I've been playing them. It's good melodies.
There's no more things to cry. I'm on time. I'll pack my things beneath your door, man. Let's make love for the last time. And goodbye.
All right, man. I know y'all clicked the video for one particular reason, man. Listen, I was just online, right, and I'm in several of these Facebook groups. I mean, all through the years I've joined several of these Facebook groups, right? So I guess one of them, I think it might have been the FBA group. You know, once upon a time I fancied myself to be an FBA, but you know that was a name that was a moniker that was manufactured and copyrighted. Well, I guess eventually copyrighted, but you know, I'm a nigga. You know, I'm descended from the nigger people, but that's not what this is about. But yeah, I guess it is kind of what it's about because I mean, even people say, well, damn, Mr. Najar, why do you call yourself a nigga? You know, I mean, that seems to be such a lowly term to call oneself. I'm one of the group who are considered a term of endearment. Didn't that what they used to call it, a term of endearment? But I'm still not talking about the topic. I saw this video, right, man, and people do things, they make choices and decisions. I guess in their mind, they might consider the particular choice that they make at the time the right choice. But I guess maybe along the length of time, during the fact and the circumstance, well, I should say the experiences and the experiences, conversation. I guess all that ties in together. You know, the time you spend with the particular person. But this here, and I mean, I understand. You know, And I put, you gotta use what you got to get what you want. That's what the old soul songs. You gotta use what we got, get what we want. You know what, y'all know, you know. If you know, you know. But um I can't tell nobody. You can't tell nobody. You can't gauge nobody's self-esteem or principles and level level. You know, I guess some people, you know, in some situations, they might have a thing where they, and you know, it's akin to pain freaking, but you know, not necessarily the physical pain, the emotional pain. You know, they just seem to put themselves in positions where, I guess, in their minds, they might believe they have an emotional advantage in a situation, or maybe just uh, uh, they think they're getting over on somebody or something. But uh, can I turn this camera around when I want to? I wonder. I don't know. Can I? Let's see. Yeah, no, that ain't what I want to do. Mm-mm-mm. I should have figured this out before I came on here. But yeah, it's this video, right? I'm trying to figure before I get started talking into the video. I want to figure out whether I can turn the camera around. Come on back over here, thing. Come back over there. I put this thing on here. I bought this thing a while back. I hope this thing is still live. Yeah, I think it is still live. But yeah, uh, shit. I think y'all can see this. I hope y'all can see this. But I'm all up on it. Let's make a deal as on. I'm probably copyright infringing some shit with let's make a deal being on. But let me find me. Give me a second, people. Proper preparation prevents piss poor performance. Where this girl at? Okay, here it go. Sorry, y'all. Hold on. I'll let y'all watch it.
Celebrating our 1 month anniversary together, so we decided to book a last minute trip out of town. At first, he mentioned Kansas City, but I was like, I can't do anything in Kansas City besides look at a bunch of geriatric patients walking around. So take me where there's nice shops and fine dining. So we decided on Chicago. Even though he's 85, he's always expressing that he wants to feel as young and normal as possible. And being the active listener that I am, I make it my job to make him feel just that. He booked us 2 first-class tickets and a suite, and the hotel wasn't as nice as we wanted, but we still managed to have a good time. We took to the Magnificent Mile to pick up some necessities before heading to dinner, and I put him on picture duty with my machine, as he likes to call it. And he did such a good job capturing my beauty. So there you go, keep snapping it. We headed to our reservations at Nobu, which is my fave, and I literally got no content, you guys, because we were so in the moment, and we pretty much ordered a bunch of good stuff. And yes, the tacos are the size of an orange wedge. The next day, we headed to our couples massage at the Four Seasons, which is where we should have been staying, but hey, live and learn. I waited for him to get changed and helped myself to some Madeleines, which were so good, before we were off to enjoy our 80 minutes of pure relaxation. I even looked over at one point during our session and my honey was getting a scalp massage. We toasted to the good life and took a stroll to enjoy the nice weather, and somehow we tripped and fell into the boogery store. Not sure how that happened. We enjoyed some champagne and I began to look around for something that was timeless and would appreciate and value. I even tried on the Serpenti diamond necklace that Zendaya wore at the 2022 Academy Awards, and boy, was it pricey.
91, 90 on sale, 91,000.
Oh, but can I give you a word of advice? Spend his money wisely. Don't go for boutique pieces or designer clothes just to prove a point. Go for what will help you 10 years from now if you were ever in a bind so you don't have to call Nate. Because that disgustingly ugly Van Cleef bracelet you want so bad will collect dust in your closet and will be of no help or value in the future. Be smart and start attaining assets from the asset itself. A Louis purse does not mean you made it, bitch. It shows you don't know how to leverage your advantages properly. And by the time you're 40, you'll be playing catch up and regretting those status quo choices you made. We finally made it to the purchase room where we decided on the steel diamond serpentine watch, which I loved so much. But unfortunately, it was Sunday and the technician wasn't on site to custom fit my watch, so I had to have it next day aired to me. But I'm so excited to receive my watch, and the sales associates were even happier than me because they got a good commission that day. But this, ladies, is what a generous man looks like. And after only 1 month of dating, I could only imagine what's to come.
Okay, okay. I hope that y'all was able to see that. I mean, I really need to figure out a better way to do that. I probably should have just screen recorded this shit, but I was just so compelled. Um, this lady, right? The caption. Well, no, she ain't in the caption. I think she just said the shit. She said that y'all saw the lady, the guy that she is on this getaway with to really downtown because I live in the suburbs of Chicago. Magnificent Mile, I guess for sights and seeing and shopping. Yeah, that was a prime spot to pick, especially if you picked a nice day to go. Hopefully, I think the Chicago's downtown is getting a pretty bad name, all things considered. But okay, so this guy that she is with is 80 years old. Now, I, people like who they like. Uh, Now I mean, this woman you seen, and she appeared to be like in her well, I'd say 30s, maybe late 20s. You being generous, saying late 20s, early 30s. Let me see if this shit back on. Okay, all right. So yeah. So she says, well, me and my honey, my boo, they take up. This is a flight out of. This is a getaway. I guess she's so stressed. I don't know whether. I guess she put herself in the position to say, well, um, the purpose for the trip had to be some way, shape, or form about her going somewhere. I'm gonna play some of it. Look around for something that was timeless and would appreciate and value. I even tried on the serpentine diamond necklace that Zendaya wore at the 2022 Academy Awards, and boy, was it pricey. They put it. So this old man, well, I mean, I guess she pretty much led this old man around. This old man has a walker. It's no real white man. I now perhaps when they say that it's easier for the camel to get through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to get into heaven, and I guess that would be due to the fact that many times and most times and a large amount of the times, in order for someone to get wealthy and get rich, they generally have to do things that might be unscrupulous or exploitative and things of that nature. To hear this woman talk about her experiences with her boyfriend, now mind you, she waited to the end of the video to say they only been messing around for a month. To hear her talk about her excursion with this senior citizen, this geriatric, this man that's barely moving. We went to Nobu, and yes, the tacos are really small as orange wedge. You just heard some shit in the rap. You heard Drake talk about that shit in the rap, right? That's why. I mean, why would you go to a place? And I mean, maybe I haven't went to too many fancy places. I mean, I think I've been to a few fancy places, but why would you go to a place and like no? I'm sure that Nobu. I've never been to Nobu. Perhaps Nobu might have some type of signature dish, something that It's the taco. Maybe the tacos were appetized, but you know, okay. So then, it's just befuddling to me. So
Celebrating our 1 month anniversary together. So we decided to book a last minute trip out of town. At
she
first, he
said at
mentioned
first.
Kansas City, but I was like, I can't do anything in Kansas City besides look at a bunch of geriatric patients walking around. So take me where there's nice shops and find out.
Wait a minute. Did he want to go? Is she saying that old boy, literally old boy wanted to go to Kansas City. Kansas City, here I come. He wanted to go to Kansas City, I guess, to hang with his homie. And she was like, "Yeah, I don't want to go to Kansas City with a bunch of geriatric patients. I want to go to Chicago and spend some money." So, okay,
Honey. So we decided on Chicago. Even though
we
he's
decided.
85, he's always expressing that he wants to feel as young and normal as possible and being the active listener.
Even though he's 85, he wants to feel as young and normal as possible. Why would you? Did he say? I mean, you ask yourself, did he pick these words to say? Did he say, I don't, I feel abnormal. That's why I'm hanging out with you for a month, and I'm letting you lead me by the nose to one of the most dangerous cities in the country. I mean, Chicago is segregated. If the Magnificent Mile should not be dangerous.
I am. I make it my job to make him feel just that. He booked us 2 first-class tickets and a suite. And the hotel wasn't as nice as we wanted, but we still managed to have a good time. We took to the
Now
Magnificent
wait a
Mile to
minute.
pick up some necessities.
Now she speaks. She says we, and I mean that seems to be and also not only that, not just that. I understand code switching and being able to speak with heavy
Minutes before heading for
articulation.
dinner, and I put
And
him on picture duty with
hold
my
on. Come
machine.
on, show. It- it- so they're going to Kansas City. Where are they coming? Where are they coming from to go to Kansas City? Where are they coming from to go to Chicago? Where did she meet this dude? What kind of relationship did they have? Did the old how did they cross paths? And this nigga, I can't say nigga. This alabaster elder is 85 years old. Like I said, she looked to be the late 20s, early 30s, maybe. Uh, slim, whatever. So when she says we, is she speaking? I mean, I guess if she lay that put her paws on his peckerwood, he might go for just about anything. Just he wants to feel normal. I guess normal just is. I don't know what that means, being dotted over, or being a young girl. I mean, I guess maybe if I was, I don't know if I'm 85. I mean, sometimes I'm in my 50s. I don't necessarily need to, you know. But I don't know. Some guys even in their 50s is kind of for lack of a better term, tender dick. They got that the feel coddled by a woman. I mean, maybe it's just my introverted nature, but 85, this young broad, Chicago.
As he likes to call it. And he did such a good job capturing my beauty. Go, there you go. Keep snapping it. We headed to our reservations at Nobu, which is my fave. And I literally got no content, you guys, because we were so in the moment. But we pretty much ordered a bunch of good stuff. And yes, their tacos are the size of an orange wedge. The next day, we headed to our.
She ain't taking no pictures. She don't remember nothing. I think the motherfucker took her ass to Nobu's. And the food probably outrageous. So here, you better eat these appetizers. And we had a lot of good things. I don't know. I can't speculate. I might sound too much like I ate it. But one of my friends said, "Well, yeah, I'm happy for her. And, he's 85. Okay, I don't. Man, I'm just. Let me just read a couple of these shits. Because I mean. And she said he's getting changed, and she said into what a diaper. What people do for money is my friend Lisa. Picture. And maybe you say she got a zaddy, probably ain't giving her nothing but a pinch in his ass, pinch on his ass. Damn, man, I thought, damn, she ain't even get to pinch her ass. The Chip said all he do, uh, she just give him a little pinch on the ass, expecting a roster spot on his wheel. Now that's part I said, like, these people, these a rich person, they do things, and I mean, in order and go on the road to the riches, it's not always a sweet a passage. So I guess even in if this man does have children or whatever, maybe these children maybe his descendants have a disdain for him. Maybe they don't even want to rock with him. So that leaves him open and vulnerable for exploitation. Maybe it's people dead. I don't know. Who's to say? But she got her alive, and she been messing with him on much. So okay, she couldn't get her watch. This old man might be laying down strong game. It might be an old man took her to Chicago, told her she got a watch coming. The person that was supposed to fit it wasn't there, so you gotta wait to have it sent to you. Fuck all that. We take it down to where we live at. I won't carry my watch with me. But that would be leaning toward exploitative nature that I see this in this woman. Uh, she said this. One friend said, "I'm happy for her, but 80 G's. I mean, come on, sir. I mean, I understand being happy for folks, but this is my response to her. I said, she's a panhandling exploiter with extremely low standards. That old man on a walker, and she trying to talk like Alexis Carrington. I might be dating myself, she was trying to talk extra proper, and then it's the toy, man. Sure, talk normal, talk, because we know you bullshit. We know you trying to put on airs so you won't get too much disgrace. Because I mean, you might get views. I'm sure she's getting a lot of views. Because even the person that shared this video is talking about, I need to get me one too. A grandpa? You're supposed to be with me. I said that's about as bad as those African and Pacific Islander males chasing after old Pearl and Minis at the seniors resort. Uh, it's sad. It should have sadder than a motherfucker to me. That's what I wrote. But then my buddy Katrina, she wrote posting this foolishness on Juneteenth. Just like having threesomes to get this kind of treatment from a black man isn't. Just like having treatment to get this kind of treatment from a black man isn't worth it. Neither is letting this man and his liver spots anywhere near me. You have any idea how bad an 80-year-old white man smells? Even a rich one. What he looks like sitting in the bathtub. No, thank you. I don't know where she get the black man from. Just like having three sons to get this kind. Oh, she's saying, to get the old. Well, maybe not the old, but maybe just the regular, the black, the halfway wealthy black man. Period. You got to have a threesome with the nigga. I digress, but whoever was on here then left. I hate this motherfucking app. I don't know what to do. I can't get no criticism. I can't get no prep. We like the way you do this. We dislike the way you do that. This shit is fucked up, man. And I really hope, and I don't know, and they call it the Trump lawsuits, but we're going to the Supreme Court, how y'all motherfuckers do people online that has a dissenting voice against whomever y'all benefactors is. This is supposed to be just like any other methods of communication. How the fuck y'all gonna buffer my shit? Buffer me from being able to talk to people and express my little opinions and what have you. But uh I'm just a little cranky from afterward, but that shit do kind of piss me off. They told me when I first started this shit, and it was working at one particular time. You got to be consistent. You got to, you just can't do it here and there. You got to make sure you're consistent, so that way your people that watch you won't be looking. Man, fuck YouTube. for Facebook, for Instagram. Uh, just that's what it is. Cause it don't make maybe it's my IP address. I done had my IP address since damn near 2003. Maybe my Google searches and all the stuff I didn't talk to on different platforms all throughout the years on the internet. Maybe that just puts a black eye on my internet. You know what they call that shit. You know, I guess we all have numbers in the matrix. Whatever it is. I don't get the shit really, but that's just me complaining. Maybe I should give me an 85-year-old Mildred and just say fuck it, take me to the man. We just go downtown, Mildred, go to Mag Mile. You gotta buy my watch today though. I ain't gonna wait for nobody to send me shit. Just give me the watch and give me few extra links unless it's too small or too big. Peace and love, y'all. Peace to the nigga nation. I'm out.